Imagine a dog bred for herding in the icy wilderness of the Arctic, with the intelligence of a scholar and the loyalty of your best friend. Sounds like a fairy tale? Not quite. Today on Pets Aplenty, we're diving into the world of a rare but remarkable breed, the Lapponian Herder. If you've never heard of this clever and hardworking dog, stick around, you're in for a cool surprise.
History.
The Lapponian Herder hails from the frozen landscapes of Lapland, a region that stretches across parts of northern Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. For centuries, the indigenous Sami people relied on dogs to help manage their semi-domesticated reindeer. While the Lapponian Herder shares some history with the Finnish Lapland, the two are now distinct breeds. What sets the Lapponian Herder apart is its endurance and calm nature. It wasn't just bred to chase reindeer, but to work with them. This dog had to be smart enough to guide herds over vast snowy plains, agile enough to dodge flying hooves, and tough enough to withstand brutal sub-zero temperatures. The breed was officially recognized by the Finnish Kennel Club in 1966 and by the Fédération Cynologique Internationale (FCI) in 1967. However, outside of Finland and nearby countries, the breed remains relatively unknown, a hidden gem among herding dogs.
Appearance.
Sturdy, athletic, and built for work, the Lapponian Herder stands out with its wolf-like appearance and expressive almond-shaped eyes. These medium-sized dogs generally weigh between 55 to 65 pounds and stand around 18 to 21 inches tall at the shoulder. Their double coat is both functional and beautiful, dense and weather-resistant, perfect for Arctic climates. The outer coat is long and straight, while the undercoat is soft and thick. Coat colors typically range from black to dark gray or brown, often with lighter markings on the chest, legs, and face. The tail is bushy and usually carried low or curled when at rest. The ears, medium-sized, triangular, and always alert, just like the dog itself. Overall, this breed gives off a rugged, no-nonsense vibe with just a dash of elegance.
Temperament.
Calm, intelligent, and deeply loyal, the Lapponian Herder isn't just a worker, it's a devoted companion. This breed is known for its balanced and composed nature, which makes it easy to train and live with. Unlike some herding breeds that are high-strung or overly intense, Lapponian Herders are thoughtful and focused. That said, they're not couch potatoes. These dogs have a strong work ethic and thrive when given a purpose. Whether it's herding, obedience, agility, or just helping you with your daily chores, they love to contribute. They're also naturally watchful and alert, which makes them excellent watchdogs. But don't expect unnecessary barking. Lapponian Herders tend to be quiet observers, speaking up only when needed. Liking what you're hearing so far? That's just the tip of the iceberg. If you love learning about unique and underrated dog breeds, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Pets Aplenty. We've got a world of wagging tails and wet noses waiting just for you.
Socialization.
Early and consistent socialization is essential for Lapponian Herders. While they're typically gentle and well-mannered, they can be reserved or cautious around strangers if not properly introduced to new people and experiences early on. When well socialized, these dogs are friendly and confident, getting along well with children and other animals, especially when raised with them. They can sometimes try to herd smaller pets or even people, especially kids, but this behavior can be redirected with positive training. Regular exposure to different sights, sounds, people, and environments helps the Lapponian Herder develop into a well-rounded adult who's just as comfortable in a busy park as on a quiet farm.
Grooming.
Despite their thick coat, Lapponian Herders are relatively low maintenance when it comes to grooming. Weekly brushing is usually enough to keep their fur healthy and free from mats or tangles. During shedding seasons, usually spring and fall, you'll need to step up the brushing to a few times a week to manage the extra fur. Bathing should be done only as needed, since overwashing can strip the coat of its natural oils. Their nails should be trimmed regularly, and like all breeds, they benefit from routine ear cleaning and dental care to prevent infections and plaque buildup.
Exercise.
Lapponian Herders have a moderate to high energy level. They're not hyper, but they do need daily mental and physical stimulation. At least an hour of exercise a day is ideal, which can include brisk walks, games of fetch, hiking, or even dog sports like agility and obedience trials. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical. These dogs love to problem solve, so puzzle, toys, scent work, and advanced training sessions are excellent outlets for their sharp minds. Without proper activity, a bored Lapponian Herder might invent their own entertainment, like redecorating your living room with throw pillows.
Training.
This breed is highly intelligent and eager to learn, making training both fun and rewarding. The Lapponian Herder responds best to positive reinforcement methods, such as praise, treats, and play. Harsh or punitive training can backfire, as these dogs are sensitive and very in tune with their owner's emotions. They excel in obedience, herding trials, and even search and rescue work. Their natural attentiveness and desire to please make them fast learners, but consistency is key. Start training early and keep sessions varied and upbeat. Because of their history working closely with people, Lapponian herders often form deep bonds with their owners and thrive when they feel like they're part of the team.
Nutrition.
Like all dogs, the Lapponian Herder needs a balanced, high-quality diet to stay healthy and active. Whether you choose dry kibble, wet food, raw, or a mix, make sure it meets the nutritional standards set by veterinary professionals. Because they're energetic and athletic, these dogs require food that supports lean muscle and joint health. Look for diets rich in protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential vitamins and minerals. Avoid overfeeding, especially during periods of lower activity. It's easy for herding breeds to gain weight if their food intake isn't adjusted for their activity level. Treats are great for training, but they should make up no more than 10% of their daily caloric intake. And don't forget fresh water. It's a must, especially after exercise.
Health.
The Lapponian Herder is generally a healthy and hardy breed, thanks in part to its working background. With proper care, these dogs can live between 10 to 14 years. That said, like all breeds, they are prone to a few genetic conditions. Some of the health issues seen in Lapponian herders include hip dysplasia, progressive retinal atrophy, PRA, elbow dysplasia. Reputable breeders will screen for these conditions, so it's important to ask for health clearances when choosing a puppy. Regular vet checkups, a nutritious diet, and maintaining a healthy weight will go a long way in ensuring your dog lives a long and comfortable life. Before we go, here's a quick trivia. The Lapponian Herder isn't just a reindeer herder. It's so smart it can adapt its herding style depending on the animal. Whether it's reindeer, sheep, or cattle, this dog knows exactly how much pressure to use. That's centuries of instinct in action. So, whether you're looking for a loyal companion, an agile athlete, or a clever work partner, the Lapponian Herder checks all the boxes and then some. This rare Arctic gem may not be famous, but it's definitely unforgettable. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the Lapponian Herder, don't forget to subscribe to Pets Aplenty for more dog breed spotlights. Got a furry friend of your own, or a breed you'd love to see next? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep wagging and stay positive.